Oh, the Africa Cape to Car. Hi, world champions and the boxing club community. I am back again. My name is Ngosnat Sekov. As always, I'm bringing you the news about boxing, the background of individual boxers and the professional and the amateur, the results as they are. We are going to talk about a heavyweight Anthony Joshua, as we all know him. Let me just give you a profile about his career. Anthony Joshua is a British professional boxer known for his remarkable achievement in the heavyweight division. Born on October 15, 1989 in Watford, England. Joshua had a humble upbringing. He grew up in a working class family and spent part of his early years in Nigeria before returning to the UK. As a teenager, he excelled in sports, particularly football, athletics, but discovered boxing at the age of 18, which quickly became his passion. Joshua's amateur career culminated in a gold medalist at the 2012 London Olympics in the super heavyweight category, solidifying his reputation as one of the British top boxing prospects. He turned professional in 2013 and made an immediate impact within his powerful punches and athleticism. Joshua captured the IBF heavyweight title in 2016 by defeating Charles Martin. He added the WBA Super and IBO titles in a dramatic fight against Wladimir Klitschko in 2017. A bout widely regarded as one of the best in heavyweight history. In 2018, he unified the division further by claiming the WBO title with a victory over Joseph Parker. Although he suffered a shocking loss to Eddie Ruzi Jr. in 2019, Joshua reclaimed his title in a decisive rematch later that year. His professional career as of December 2023 stands at 26 wins, 23 by knockout, and 3 losses. Known for his power, technical skill, and humility, Joshua has been a prominent figure in a revitalizing heavyweight boxing. He has earned numerous accolades, including being named the BBC Sport Personality of the Year 2017, receiving an MBE, Member of the Order of the British Empire, for his contribution to sport. Here are summaries of some key fights in Anthony Joshua's career. Anthony Joshua versus Wladimir Klitschko, April 29, 2017, venue Wembley Stadium, London, UK. The outcome of the bout or of the match, Joshua won via TKO in round 11. Significance of the result of the match. This was a defining fight in Joshua's career. He survived being knocked down in the 6th round, showed incredible resilience, and stopped being knocked down in 6th round. Joshua with a barrage of punches in the 11th round. The victory earned him the WBA Super and IBO Heavyweight title, cementing his status as a superstar. Second fight for Joshua, Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker, March 31, 2018. The venue, Principality Stadium, Cardiff, UK. The outcome of the match, Joshua won via anonymous decision. Significance of the match. This was Joshua's first fight to go the distance. He displayed controlled boxing skills, added the WBO heavyweight title to his collection, unified three of the 4 major belts. Anthony Joshua versus Eddie Russell Jr. First fight. It happened on June 1, 2019. The venue was Madison Square Garden, New York, USA. The outcome of the match, or the result that happened, Joshua lost via TKO in round 7. See, the importance of that outcome of that match that day, in one of the biggest upset in heavyweight boxing history, Joshua was dropped 4 times by Wladimir, losing his titles. This defeat was a humiliating moment in his career. Fourth fight, Anthony Joshua versus Anthony Russell, second time. It happened on December the 7th, 2019. The venue where it happened, it was the Riyadh Arena in Saudi Arabia. The outcome of the result, Joshua won via anonymous decision. The significance, Joshua regained the importance of that match. Joshua regained his title in a disciplined performance, showcasing improvement, footwork, and tactics to outbox Russell over 12 rounds. This fight demonstrated his ability to adapt and bounce back from adversity. The 5th fight of Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk. First time meeting Alexander Usyk. It happened on September 25, 2021. Venue Tottenham Spare Stadium, London, UK. Outcome of the bout: Joshua lost via anonymous decision. The importance of that match or that tournament: Joshua faced the highly skilled Usyk and struggled to impose his size, power. Usyk's superior and movement and technical ability earned him a decisive win and the heavyweight title. The sixth fight of Joshua. Anthony versus again second time Alexander, a rematch. Alexander Usyk on August 20, 2022. The venue happened in Jeddah Superdome, Saudi Arabia. The result of that match that day or that week: Joshua lost via split decision. The importance of that match: in a close fight than the first, Joshua showed important improvement, but was ultimately outpointed again by Usyk, who retained the titles. Despite the lose, Joshua was praised for his effort. This fight highlights Joshua's career highs and lows and showing his resilience and evolution as a fighter. It shows that the boxers abroad, they are taken care. They get enough time to be inside the ring to improve themselves. It doesn't matter how many times they are losing against their opponent. They make sure that they are provided fights which are in the high standard and understanding. And they will be always on top of the ranks of the world. Their career are growing so much. The experience that they are showing through the boxing, and they are enjoying what they are doing, and they get enough support because it's not just something happened once and they forget about it. That is also showing that even their development from the amateur, they are doing great. People like Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, and the rest of European or the Western fighters or boxers, they get enough time to prepare for themselves for any competition. It means here in Africa we have a long way to go to make sure that our boxers, they get enough courage, love inside the boxing. Things are happening. And this is also a way to call out the sponsorship here in Africa. Let them be our African fighters to be given an opportunity like their counterpart abroad. Let us respect our boxers. Even when they are not giving the high standard, but let's be part of them. Let us encourage them. As I hear such good news about these people from overseas, particularly USA, the Ukraine guy from Alexandria. Those they get more fights, and they showcase their career. When are we going to give such support to our own boxers, our own athletes? Those people, they even break match records in a way that you can even understand that they are not limited in a small second. They get enough support and understanding. They allow them to be the greatest boxers in the world. Through those organizations, institutions that support them, they give them. And behind the scenes, even their team, they are working very hard that this kind of sportsmen, women, and men, they get enough time to focus and have much interest and love that they get from every around them, even including their families. Here in South Africa, is very difficult to find our boxers participating in Olympics, and even though they participate, their standard of performing is very lower. And I don't believe that we don't have any talent here in South Africa or in Africa. We do have. You can even hear the way Anthony Joshua is from the Nigerian people, but that his career to grow up to be the best, he's supposed to go in Europe, in England, in UK, that he can even do much better. Let us support our boxers. Let's encourage. We've got talent. People like Josh, it shows that when our boxers are given enough time and more attention, we can produce more. We can produce more, and we can give our people the good result that they want. Now I'm flying now to the African continent here at home in South Africa. Today I'm going to talk about Moruti Mthalane, our legend, our champion, and he will remain our champion. He has done so much. Let me just highlight his career to you at home. Those who know Moruti Mthalane, they will hear and understand what I am going to say today. We are celebrating those legends. We are also encouraging them wherever they are. Let them keep working even behind the scenes. Moruti Mthalane is a South African professional boxer owned for his exceptionally career in the flyweight division. Born on 1982 in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Mthalane grew up in a humble surroundings and discovered his passion for boxing at a young age. His determination and hard work propelled him from local boxing gym to become one of the most respected flyweights in the world. Mthalane's boxing career highlights: Mthalane turned professional in 2000, quickly established himself as a skilled and durable fighter, known for his presence punching, solid defense, and relentless pressure. He enjoyed a long, successful career. Mthalane, he won the IBF flyweight title in 2009 by defeating Julia Cesar Miranda, and successfully defended it multiple times. After vacating the title in 2013 due to promotional issues, Mthalane regained it in 2018 and showcasing his consistency and resilience. His career spanned over two decades, and he remained a formidable competitor well into his late 30s. Mthalane's fighting record as of his latest record, Mthalane boasted an impressive record of 41 wins, 26 by knockout, and 3 losses. His longevity and success in the flyweight division made him one of South Africa's most accomplished boxers. Mthalane's fight, which are recognized, the first one was Moruti Mthalane versus Julius Caesar Miranda in November 2009. Outcome: Mthalane won via anonymous decision. The importance of this bout: this victory earned him the IBF flyweight title, marking the pinnacle of his career and establishing him on the global stage. The second fight from Mr. Mthalane, it was between him and Mthalane September 1, 2010. The result or the outcome of the match: Mthalane won via TKO in round 5. The importance of that bout is that in an all South African clash, Mthalane stopped intended to retain his IBF title, showcasing his power and positioned against a future world champion. The third fight of Mr. Mthalane, our legend, our champion, it happened between him and Muhammad Wasima. The month was July 15. The year was 2018. The outcome of the results of that bout: Mthalane won via anonymous decision, proving his longevity and ability to compete at the highest level. The fourth fight for Mr. Mthalane happened between him and Akere Yakishia. The month was December 23, the date 2019. The outcome of the match or the bout: Mthalane won via TKO in round 9. The importance of that match, it has shown this dominant performance in Japan, solidified Mthalane's standing as a world-class flyweight as he dismantled a former three-division champion. The fifth fight of our legend, our former flyweight champion, Moruti Mthalane versus Sunny Edwards. The month was April 30. The year it happened, 2021. The outcome or the result that came to that match, this was a way that Mthalane worked through it. This was Mthalane's first loss in 13 years, as he was outboxed by the younger and faster Edwards, marking a passing of the torch in the flyweight division. Mthalane's legacy is very excellent. Our own. A person that we love, we care. Without any doubt, here in South Africa, we've got much talent, and we believe we will keep producing the best out of the best, even here in Africa. Our boxers are great, but our continent does not give much importance of our boxers. Let me say the legacy of Moruti Mthalane is one of the highlights of the greatest showing. Mthalane's career is celebrated for his consistency, professionalism, and ability to maintain elite performance across decades. He's a two-time world champion who exemplifies the discipline and resilience of South African boxer. What do we want? It will show that we've got talent, but there are much disadvantage or disappointing things that are happening in our sport. I don't know if it is a greed or is our blindness. We don't even recognize the women and the men that have played major role in our boxing. Here I am talking about the promoters, I'm talking about the managers, I am talking about different departments of sport, people who are scouting talent. What does it tell you, particularly in South Africa, comparing to our brothers outside Africa, Europe, America? Those people, they are having right people close to them who love boxing, who love combat sport, who use their resources to the right talent. People like Moruti Mthalane, they are raw talent that show that we've got talent. But the greediness of people around those people who just ignore the talent. How long? The way it's very difficult. You can even see Anthony Joshua, his record in Olympics. Who is the South African boxer? You've got that. Who represent us in a high level in Olympics? Year in, year out, different competition, high competition. We don't have those people who show interest, love of our boxers. Why do we have to disappoint our boxers? Is all about money or is all about ignorance? If there is money here to support those, use it to the look. People like Joshua, Usyk, Alexander, they even get fights in a place like Saudi Arabia. What is happening here in South Africa? What is happening here in Africa? Why are we so greedy? You will find that you will say there are millionaires. We have top 10 millionaires in Africa. What are their roles? What their roles? We are not forcing anyone to spend on money. But if you love your continent as Africa, put something on the table. Put something. We want in our lifetime to see our boxers from here in Africa competing in continent, in countries like Middle East, where they will showcase their talent and their resources. We are not short of resources, but our eyes, we look in front of us. We don't look abroad. We don't look to the distance that we can able to assist to those boxers. Look, the record of those international boxers outside Africa is very impressive. We don't want to see that. We don't have to break the world record through our boxers. We've got talent. Why are we so greedy? Why are we so greedy, particularly in Africa? You find someone spending a money more than $1 million in a single item, maybe a car. But how many boxers are you going to improve, to uplift while they're still active in boxing? Why you don't use that money and sponsor? Why you don't make matches? We don't have to wait a larger organization to come and assist our boxers. And I know that our boxers, they love boxing. They spend their time in gyms. Even there are no enough efforts or support coming outside to those, we call them business people. Look, we've got places where we can hold those tournaments. But who is coming to assist financial muscles? Where are you hiding? If you love our country or Africa as a whole, let's see your efforts. We have millionaires. You find them, they are listed. We have people who have invented great things. But why they don't sponsor our athletes? I'm not only talking about boxing, but our athletes. Every time our athletes, they must run to other countries abroad that they can able to get assistance. My African people, I would like you to activate peace and love among yourself wherever you are. Nyaivala lezoso with a technical knockout. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this content.